October 7th marks World Day for Decent Work, and it is dedicated to ensuring wage justice for all workers. Nasiphi Same covering this story for us in Cape Town, and Ziniko Mhlaba in Johannesburg. Let's start with Nasiphi Same. Nasiphi, good morning to you. How's the Cape Town turnout looking like? Include in that response, Nasiphi, what workers on the ground are saying their conditions are at work.
Well, Xoli, it's quite interesting that sometime last year, COSATU embarked on a similar march with similar demands, which is the working conditions of, the minimum wage, including the exploitation of workers. And today we're seeing COSATU, together with workers who they've rallied, to march to the provincial and the national legislature to put forward their demands once again. We do understand that the march that they had about a year ago, they're saying that government did in a way meet some of the demands, and now they are hoping that government goes all the way in addressing the challenges and the plight of the working class.
So, Nasiphi, as far as turnout is concerned, would you say that there are enough people on the streets which would then make COSATU very happy in terms of showing its strength? Because remember, unions depend on these turnouts in order to show that they are still a federation worth its salt. How many people are out on the streets today?
Well, we will show you how many people are actually out. I mean, the turnout is relatively low, taking into account membership of COSATU members. However, they are hoping that the people that have come out and marching to these two spheres of government, which is provincial and national, they are hoping that their pleas and demands echo right through the gates and hopefully to the lawmakers that are sitting inside these buildings, and they do hear their demands and tend to them speedily.
Let me thank you very much for showing us what that turnout looks like. I think Nasiphi will understand if I say, well, in terms of numbers, it's a few people. All right, let's check out the situation in Gauteng, and Ziniko Mhlaba is outside COSATU House. Ziniko, good morning to you. What is the turnout looking like where you are? Is it Iqaqobana there as well?
Well, Xoli, I have to say to you that yes, indeed, it seems as if Nalapa bazabane Iqaqobana. So the turnout is not as expected, at least for now. That's according to the communications team of COSATU here in Braamfontein in Johannesburg. We've also been told off camera that there were delays in terms of buses that were supposed to be transporting people from various destinations to this actual march. So this is supposed to be the center of attention here in Johannesburg, and the march that was supposed to be the highlight here in Johannesburg was supposed to be starting here, and actually it was supposed to start at 9 o'clock, but as you can see now it's just after 10 o'clock. People are still let me just step out of shot so that we can show you a picture of where so the people that you see now are about the people that are here already. So as I was saying initially, that we were told that the buses that were supposed to bring in people to this center or to this starting point in the Johannesburg leg of this nationwide protest were delayed. So even the march it's going to be delayed. We were told that it's going to start at 10 o'clock. As I said, it was supposed to start at 9. It will start at 9 because of very low turnout of people. We're told it's going to start at 10 o'clock. It's just past 10 o'clock now. Nothing seems to have changed from the 9 o'clock vibe or mood. So I'm not sure when exactly they are going to start with the march at this point. We're speaking to some of the members themselves. They're saying, well, it's a bit shocking, it's a bit embarrassing that people are this late. But that's the nature of the situation. As you said, as you're speaking to Nasiphi, that when it comes to such events, it's all about the numbers, amanani. And I can tell you right now, in Tokobana, amanani at this point, our demand is calling, but we'll see if they will actually eventually turn out. The march is supposed to be starting here at COSATU House, all the way into the Johannesburg CBD to one of the shops there. So we don't know if that will go ahead as planned or there will be any changes. Who I've noticed as far as the leadership of the ANC in this space, you'll understand that there's that a very awkward relationship between COSATU and ANC. Well, surprisingly, I saw the former president of COSATU walking in here to where we are, Ziniko Mhlaba. He'll be here. It seems as if he has been deployed by the party to support COSATU in this march. So we'll try to get his word later on or during this process. But that's the situation here. Numbers are not great as yet. We'll see if they improve later on into the midday session.
Ziniko Mhlaba, thank you very much. I'm sure COSATU watching very closely what is being reported, and we'll be fair to you. We'll give you time in order to see whether the numbers are going to stack up on the streets. Let's